Welcome back everyone, and thank you to Dyson for sponsoring today's video. Hello guys, thanks for watching. Welcome to today's video. It has been such a long time since I've done a room specific video and I love these. I'm gonna deep clean, extreme clean my bedroom today. We're gonna do everything, you guys, and I'm so ready for this. I feel like it's such a stress reliever to clean your bedroom, to deep clean it, especially because nobody wants to go to bed in a dirty room or a messy room. So I hope this motivates you to do the same if you need to, and I hope it motivates you in general. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please like it. Please consider subscribing if you're new. Join our internet family. We'd love to have you here. Now let's dive right in. So let's start out with some before shots. Now it doesn't look too dirty or messy, but when it comes to a room like a bedroom, I'm way more concerned with dust and things that have been sitting for a long time that need a refresh. A little dust here and there isn't too bad. That's normal in everyday life, but if you haven't wiped down an entire room in a long time, that adds up quickly. So the first thing I'm gonna do, the first thing that everybody should do, is throw your bedding in the washing machine. I always love to start with this tip in my videos because it's a lot of fabric. It takes a long time. So put it in right away. That way by the time you are done with your bedroom, it will be fresh and ready to go and you won't be waiting around for it. The next thing on my to-do list is to remove all the excess clutter, the water glasses, reading glasses, remotes, phone chargers, computer chargers, and then make sure you have all your tools ready. I got all of these and laid them out so I wouldn't be sidetracked running all around the house. I have everything I need right here. One of my favorite home products I've been using for a few weeks now is the Dyson Cool Air Purifier. First of all, guys, look at it. She's gorgeous. The colors match my decor so well. This air purifier is multifunctional because it has a fan function to cool you, which is why I keep it right next to my bed. If you're a hot sleeper too, I'm sure you'll love that as much as I do. There's an auto setting, so you can set it and forget it. And the biggest thing for me that really stood out is this air purifier detects and destroys formaldehyde released from household items. It's found in wood flooring, rugs, furniture, fabrics, and many household items can release formaldehyde for years. As you know, we do so many home upgrades, home projects, DIYs, we switch out furniture, so that is very concerning to me. I love that there's that auto setting to set it and forget it. The remote even magnetizes to the top, which is super convenient, and Dyson also has an app, so you can control this purifier directly from your phone. It also has a HEPA filter that is the gold standard in purification. The pollutants that are trapped inside stay inside. I have the white and gold version. As you can see, there's also a nickel and gold version, so more of a silver tone. You know though, had to go with the white. It matches everything in our room. It fits in seamlessly. This gives me so much peace of mind. I sleep so much better with that constant airflow. I feel like the air is fresher. I'll leave a link below so you guys can check this out in more detail, and you can also visit Dyson.com to learn more about the Dyson Purifier Cool Formaldehyde. And we're moving on to vacuuming upholstery. So I have a big upholstery bed, as you can see. I know some people don't like fabric beds because they do require a little more maintenance, but I love them. I think it's so cozy, and I'm actually very glad that it's white because I can see that dust, fabric, fibers, hair, all of those things that accumulate over time very easily. I do have a close-up coming in a few seconds, so you will see it really was time for this. And I try and vacuum our bed a little more than seasonally, so maybe like 5 or 6 times a year. Definitely don't have this on my weekly cleaning routine or even on my monthly list, but occasionally you've got to do this if you have a fabric bed. And once you get up close and personal, it's shocking how much dirtier and dustier things can be. Here's that close-up. See what I mean? So much dirt, dust, debris, hair, very gross that I'm laying my head next to that every night, so I want to take care of it as soon as possible. I know the vast majority of you already do this, but just in case you don't, work your way from top to bottom so you're not redoing anything or so you aren't dirtying work you've already done. That's why I first started with the headboard, worked my way down from there, and now I'm going to end with the footboard. One thing everyone needs to clean their home is an extendable duster like this one. I use it on our light fixtures, on the trim, on any parts of the wall. It's so easy, and it has a microfiber head, so it helps to really cling to that dirt and dust. Many of you know I'm also a huge fan of microfiber towels when I'm cleaning. They last a lot longer than a regular cotton towel and hold a ton of stuff. I'm also going to be using a microfiber towel when I clean the mirrors and when I clean the nightstand. So I'm doing that now, starting with the big mirror, and then I'll swing over to the wall with the bed and do both nightstands starting on my side, then working my way over to Chad's. I found a dried cranberry over here, so Forrest has some explaining to do. That's what I was looking at in my hand. Started on the top of the nightstand, now I'm working on the bottom and everything on it. I like to pull everything out all the way and not just slide things around while I clean. That way I know it is as clean as possible. And then once I'm done with this nightstand, I'll grab that little vase behind it before I head over to the other side. And there are fabrics that are very risky even to clean. These lampshades are the perfect example of that. They are white, and I can tell it's the kind of fabric if I was to accidentally get something on it while dusting it, it's not going to come off. So in order to dust those every once in a while, I will unscrew the lampshade, take it off, and kind of tap it a little bit, but I don't go over it with the vacuum. I don't wipe it at all. I just look at it from a distance. I'll deal with it that one way, and aside from there, I let it be. The second nightstand is good to go. Everything's wiped off, so I'm just gonna wipe the legs on the ottoman at the end of our bed. Somehow I forgot about the bottom sheet on our bed, so I'm throwing that in the laundry now. Also refreshing tons of different fabrics in our room with a fabric freshener. And wanted to mention a little tip: if you do not have a mattress cover on your mattress, highly recommend that you get one. If you are listening and not watching, I'm dusting all of the artwork right now, and I recommend that because every mattress is going to discolor over time. Of course, it's great for spills and accidents, but the discoloration thing just totally gets me and is kind of gross. So I want to keep it as white and bright for as long as possible. I'm over on the fireplace wall now, dusting everything on top of it. The fireplace is all good to go. I did that mantle, everything on top of it, rearranged those items slightly. Whenever I'm cleaning, I like to do a little bit of rearranging with my decor. Now I'm onto those chairs. I'm gonna vacuum those, spray those down, I'll spray the curtains, and then we'll go from there. We're gonna wash the windows. We still have tons on our to-do list. Let me know below, guys. Are you cleaning with me? Are you using this as relaxation, as motivation? As always, let me know what you're up to. I quickly dusted that second light fixture, and now I'm on to all of the trim and molding. One thing I will tell you, I have in the past tried with a multi-surface spray and a towel to wipe down all of the trim, and I feel like it almost seems like it looks worse after. The dust just sticks to where it was in the first place and doesn't pick up with the towel. So if you are the kind of person that really wants to get it wet and do a true wash and clean, at least start with dry dusting. Believe me, it makes the biggest difference. If you have a leaner mirror or anything that's leaning up against the wall and has some space behind it, like a dresser, you would be so surprised by the amount of dust bunnies and random things that accumulate in those spaces. So give those a little extra attention. I'm on to vacuuming the room now, starting on one side, gonna work my way all the way through the other side down the hallway. And I always want to vacuum right away. Like the second I walk into a room and I feel any crumbs on the floor, drives me crazy, but I know if I do it first thing, I'm going to have to redo it later. So I try and hold out until all the surfaces are done. I also will hold out on placing furniture perfectly until the very end. With dusting, vacuuming, and mopping, I'm moving things around a lot, so there's no reason to space things out perfectly and line them up to anything until the very end. And the vacuum I'm using is also from Dyson. It's the V11 torque drive. I've had this for a couple years and I love it. The suction's great, the battery power is great. It has a screen on there and it tells you what's wrong with it, if something's stuck in there. It's just great. It's my second Dyson vacuum. Now I'm on to steam mopping, and in my clean with me's, I used to steam mop all the time, but now I kind of go back and forth between steam mopping and spray mopping, solely because this takes a little bit longer. It does give you a very deep clean, which is great, but I guess I don't feel like I need to do it every single time I mop. So spray mopping, super easy, saves you time, but this is a deeper clean. Just kind of depends on what you need to get done that day. And the bedroom's all mopped. I'm just gonna finish up the hallway real quick. If you have any furniture or rugs, anything on the floor, decor, whatever it is that can be moved very easily, or at least somewhat easily, to clean underneath it, totally recommend that you do that in your deep cleans. This rug is very easy to move, to vacuum and mop underneath it. The chairs by the fireplace, the nightstands, definitely cannot move. Our beds to clean under it. That's like a once a year thing at the most. Some furniture is just too big and bulky. If you move it, things get loose and it's not worth it. So that's gonna stay where it is for today's video, and that's all right. We are winding things down rather quickly. Just a few more things on our list, and as you can see, all of the bedding is going back on. It was washed, it was dried, it's fresh and good to go. So let's take care of this next. I'm putting on all the pillowcases now. The blankets are on. I did throw the quilt back in the dryer. That's supposed to go at the end of our bed, and then I forgot about it, so it's not in any of the after shots, but the vast majority of you are very familiar with the setup I have in here right now and how I like it to look. I have all the back pillows on. I'm going to add the 3 decorative pillows in the front, and then we're going to start with our after shots. Feels so good to know everything in here has been wiped down, everything is clean, and when we go to bed tonight, it's gonna be perfect. The light fixture is dusted, the other side of the room is looking really good too, and in just a second we're gonna do the finger test on the mantle so you can see it went from very dusty in the beginning to perfectly clean now. I hope you guys enjoyed this bedroom deep clean. If you need to do the same thing, I hope this was very motivating for you, gave you some good ideas of how to do it and what to use. If you did enjoy this video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button. Also consider subscribing if you're new, join our internet family. I'd love to have you here, and I will see you right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye!